Hi guys, Jennifer here again, and today I'm doing a quick springtime date night glam using all drugstore products. Stay tuned. I'm starting out by priming my face with NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, and I'm just going to go in and cover my acne scars with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee. I also primed my lids with NYX eyeshadow base and Magic Instant Eyebrows. I'm just gonna pat everything out with my fingers and blend it all in. Next, I'm just going to set my eyelids using Airspun Loose Face Powder in Honey Beige. And now for the star of the show, I'm using two of the Coloricon palettes from Wet n Wild. From the Comfort Zone palette, I'm using that pinkish eyelid color as a transition shade. And then from the Poster Child palette, I'm going to work with that blue and turquoise eyelid and crease shades. And because it's drugstore, I'm going to have to wet my brush in order to get the most pigment. Even though these got a very good review as far as pigment goes, I still find myself having to dig into the palette in order to get the most color payoff. And I'm purposely using the crease and eyelid shades in reverse because I want a more dramatic, bright blue look. And we're just gonna pat these colors in with our brush until I get the desired effect. I'm going back to the Comfort Zone palette and I'm just going to touch up that pink eyelid shade a little bit more, and then I'm going to add a tad bit of that light brown crease shade to blend it out. Next, I'm lining my eyes with NYC's liquid liner, and of course my eyeshadow is not finished. I'm going to come back later on and show you guys how I increase the pigment. And now I'm just going to throw on some Rimmel London Lash Mascara. I haven't checked to see if it actually grows my lashes faster. I just like to think that it does. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in Coconut. And we're just going to lather that all over our skin and just smooth it out with our foundation brush. And just keep patting it in and smoothing it out until it disappears. Now, using my damp beauty sponge, I'm going to further pound my foundation into my face to avoid cake face. We do not want cakey foundation, so just keep on pounding. Next, I'm going to lightly highlight using LA Girl Concealer in the color Pure Beige. I'm also going to use this time to clean up my eyeliner and any eyeshadow that fell out of the pan. There is a little fallout because I did dig into it pretty good. And yes, I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer again to contour my face. As you guys know, you can use this stuff for almost anything. It really is worth its weight in gold. And for some reason, now I'm going to quickly set my highlight using Black Radius's Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the color Creamy Bronze. I was supposed to blend out my contour first, but you know, pregnancy brain. I'll just jump all over my face. We're just gonna contour and bronze this thing up so that we don't look so ghastly and washed out. Next, I'm setting my contour and further bronzing my face using Black Radiance's True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. And then I'm going to use that middle color to sculpt and blend the areas between the highlight and contour. Earlier, I told you guys I was going to show you how I get the most color payoff out of my drugstore eyeshadow palettes. And here we go. I go in with my finger and I scrub as hard as I can, and I just dab it in the areas that I want more color. I don't scrub as hard as I can, but it is pretty hard, and I just dab it where I want more pigment. Next, I'm going to line under my eyes using NYX's lip liner in the color Little Denim Dress. When I bought this, I couldn't think of a reason why I would ever need to line my lips this color, but whatever. It works great as an eyeliner. Next, we are going to throw on the classic Ardell Wispy Lashes, a classic drugstore staple. Now I'm going to line my waterline with a Drugstore Kohl liner. It's by Rimmel. And while we're at it, we're just going to touch up our top eyeliner. I'm priming my bottom lashes with Wet n Wild Lash Primer. It's optional. I barely have any bottom lashes, so it boosts my confidence. And I'm just going to lightly contour my nose using the darkest color from the True Complexion contour palette. And we're just going to throw in a little Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color Precious Petals. I'm also going to dab that same highlighter in my inner tear ducts to brighten my eyes up. And I'm just going to use my stippling brush to blend it all in. And we're going to set our face with NYX's Matte Setting Spray. Now I'm just going to line my lips with the darkest NYX lip liner that I have. I started with the NYX Lingerie in Satin Ribbon, but it was too light for what I was going for. So I ended up covering that with the Black Radiance Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream. And I want shiny lips today, so I'm going over that with Perfect Tone's Soft Pink Lip Gloss.